Welcome back everyone to Player One Start. Today we're delving into a special topic for all the Xbox 360 enthusiasts out there. With the recent shutdown of the digital marketplace, it is a perfect time to celebrate the joys of physical game collecting. In an age where digital downloads and cloud gaming dominate, there's something uniquely satisfying about holding a game disc in your hands. Not only does collecting physical games provide a tangible connection to the past, but it also ensures that those timeless experiences are preserved for years to come. As support for the Xbox 360 comes to an end, the physical copies of games become invaluable. They allow us to continue enjoying these classics long after the digital storefronts have closed their doors. Plus, many of these games are backwards compatible with the newer consoles like the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, which still make them accessible to a new generation of gamers. Today I'm going to highlight 10 fantastic Xbox 360 games that are not only fun, but also affordable and a great addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, these games are worth picking up and revisiting. So let's jump in and keep the spirit of the Xbox 360 alive, and in the words of Olivia Newton-John, let's get physical. Let's go ahead and kick things off with a true classic, Halo 3. Released in 2007, this is the iconic first-person shooter that is often hailed as one of the best in the Halo series. Developed by Bungie, Halo 3 continues the story of Master Chief against his battle of the Covenant and the Flood. The game is celebrated for its engaging campaign, robust multiplayer modes, and iconic maps, and with tight controls, a compelling narrative, and innovative gameplay features, like the introduction of equipment, Halo 3 is a must-have for any Xbox 360 collector. But why should you add this to your collection? Well, for starters, I think it's kind of obvious, but Halo is a cornerstone franchise of the Xbox 360 and represents its peak in the console's era. The physical edition of this game is often available at a reasonable price, making it an accessible entry point for both new collectors and seasoned veterans. Plus, the disc contains all the multiplayer maps and modes, meaning you won't miss out on the classic multiplayer experience, even without online servers, because you can also use System Link to play it with other players, or do some local play. You could also sub in Halo Reach or Halo 4, which are also excellent options. However, I will note, I personally have not played Halo 4, but I've heard it's still worth checking out, especially if you're curious about where the series went after Bungie's departure. Either way, while you're reliving the nostalgia of old LAN parties or experiencing the epic saga for the first time, Halo 3 and its counterparts are fantastic additions to any Xbox 360 collection. Next up, we have the Orange Box, which is a legendary compilation that offers an incredible value for any gamer. This was released in 2007 by Valve, and this collection specifically includes 5 critically acclaimed games, including Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2, Team Fortress 2, and Portal. It's like having a treasure trove of groundbreaking experiences all in one package. This game is a must-have for a multitude of reasons, but first and foremost, it features Half-Life 2. This is one of the most influential first-person shooters of all time. Along with its 2 episodic expansions, this series is known for its immersed storytelling, innovative gameplay, and richly detailed world. But add to that the game Portal, the game that literally redefined puzzle games with its super unique portal mechanic and its witty narrative. It's short, but an unforgettable experience that has a lasting impact on gaming culture. Finally, Team Fortress 2 offers a fun, class-based multiplayer experience that's still beloved for its unique art style and engaging gameplay, and last I knew, there's still people playing it somewhere. This game is a great physical compilation of some of the best games from the mid-2000s, making it a valuable addition to any collection. Having the physical disc ensures that you will be able to play these titles without having to rely on digital downloads or online services, but also this game is still supported on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, allowing you to enjoy them on modern consoles with a bit of a performance boost. I will admit, I first played this game on the PlayStation 3 because that's just what I had during this era, but going back and playing it on the Xbox 360 really let me see where the PlayStation port was lacking in performance. So this is an excellent grab for the Xbox 360. Another gem I would recommend collecting for the Xbox 360 is Fallout New Vegas, which is an outstanding entry in the beloved Fallout series, and one of only 2 games that I have played in the Fallout series, which is this one, and the other one was unfortunately Fallout 76. But thankfully, this game is an outstanding entry in this series. Developed by Obsidian Entertainment and released in 2010, New Vegas is an action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world. Unlike its predecessors, this game takes place in the Mojave Desert and the vibrant yet decaying city of New Vegas. This game is praised for its deep storytelling, complex characters, and intricate choice-driven gameplay. Fallout New Vegas is worth going back to today for its immersive open-world experience, allowing players to shape the fate of the Mojave Wasteland through their choices and actions. With multiple factions vying for power and a branching narrative, every decision you make can have far-reaching consequences, providing a high degree of replayability. This game features a rich and diverse world filled with unique locations, side quests, and a compelling cast of characters, making every exploration feel rewarding. Having this game physically is a great addition to your collection because it's going to provide you with a rich single-player experience that doesn't rely on online or multiplayer to make it fun. Honestly, I think it's fair to say that Fallout New Vegas is a must-have for any collector or just RPG fan in general, because it is one of those titles that I believe has stood the test of time. And again, it is backwards compatible on the newer systems, and with the recent comeback that Fallout's making since the TV series debuted, I think this one is an essential experience to have if you're a fan of the series. My next recommendation for your Xbox 360 is Dead or Alive 4, which is a standout title in the popular fighting game series developed by Team Ninja. Released in 2005, this game was an early showcase for the 360, offering impressive graphics and fast-paced, fluid combat. Dead or Alive 4 continues the series' tradition of high-energy battles and intricate fighting mechanics, offering a deep yet accessible experience for both newcomers and seasoned players. The game offers a diverse roster of characters, each with unique fighting styles and movesets, with a combat system that emphasizes a blend of offensive and defensive play, with a focus on counterattacks and environmental interactions. The game's stages are interactive and multi-leveled in cases, allowing for dynamic cinematic battles that keep players on their toes. There are a variety of gameplay modes, including a robust story mode, tag battles, and of course, multiplayer, providing plenty of content to keep players entertained. The game's smooth controls and responsive combat mechanics make it a favorite among fighting game enthusiasts, and is one of my favorite fighting games on this system. Whether you're looking to relive the early days of the 360 or discover a high-quality fighting game, Dead or Alive 4 is a fantastic choice that I can't recommend enough for your system. The next must-have title I'm going to recommend for the 360 is Mass Effect 2, which is another acclaimed action RPG developed by BioWare and released in 2010. As the second installment in the Mass Effect trilogy, this game elevates the series to new heights with its gripping narrative, rich character development, and refined gameplay mechanics. This is set in a vast, intricately crafted sci-fi universe. This game puts you in the role of Commander Shepard, who is tasked with assembling a diverse team to combat a looming threat from the enigmatic Collectors. This game, as well as the whole series, is known for its deep and engaging story, where your decisions and actions can have an impact. This game's refined combat system offers a seamless blend of third-person shooting and RPG elements, with a focus on tactical squad-based gameplay. Players can customize their characters' abilities, weapons, and armor, making each playthrough of this game unique. The loyalty missions, which focus on the backstories and personal quests of your squad members, add an additional layer of depth and provide an opportunity to form strong connections with the characters. I would consider Mass Effect 2 an essential to any Xbox 360 library, because it is hailed as one of the greatest RPGs of its generation and praised for its storytelling, character development, and engaging gameplay. Whether you're a fan of science fiction, RPGs, or just simply great storytelling, this game offers a rich and unforgettable experience that stands the test of time. I will say that you can sub in the original Mass Effect or Mass Effect 3 in place of 2, but 2 happens to be my personal favorite out of the series, with 1 being regarded as having the best story, and 3 being regarded as having the best combat in the series. I think 2, though, is the better overall game, which is why I would recommend it as a must-have for the Xbox 360. Next on my list is Red Dead Redemption. Yes, I'm going to talk about the landmark open-world action-adventure game developed by Rockstar San Diego and released in 2010. I remember when this game first came out, I was like, Grand Theft Auto Wild Wild West? And it really wasn't something that I was too interested in. Admittedly, it took me a few years to go back and play this title, and I was pleasantly surprised at its quality. Set in the dying days of the old American West, this critically acclaimed title offers a sprawling, immersive world where players take on the role of John Marston, a former outlaw that seeks, what else, but redemption. Man, this game really lives up to its name in the first 30 minutes of gameplay. You see red, you get dead, and I guess redemption carries the rest of this game for you. The game masterfully blends a rich narrative with engaging gameplay, creating an unforgettable experience that has had a lasting impact on the gaming industry. Where this game really excels is in its storytelling, presenting a tale of loyalty, betrayal, and survival. The game's narrative is compelling, with well-developed characters and a plot that explores complex themes. The voice acting and cinematic presentation further enhance the emotional depth of this story, making it one of the most memorable narratives in gaming. Add to that its open-world environment, which creates a vast and beautifully crafted rendition of the American frontier, filled with dynamic events, wildlife, and diverse landscapes. The game's world is alive with activities, from hunting and treasure finding, to engaging in gunfights and a lot of side missions. The attention to detail in the game's setting, combined with realistic weather and day and night cycles, creates an immersive experience that makes it feel both authentic and incredibly atmospheric. I do have the Game of the Year edition, which also includes Undead Nightmare as well as the multiplayer disc, and thanks to System Link, I'm looking forward to trying this game out again with a group of people at a LAN party just for a rootin' tootin' cowboy shootin' good time. Red Dead Redemption is not just a game, it became a cultural phenomenon that has influenced countless titles since its release. Its combination of a gripping story, immersive world, and diverse gameplay makes it a must-have for any collector or fan of open-world games. While you're riding across the plains, engaging in a high-noon showdown, or enjoying the simple tranquility of the frontier, Red Dead Redemption offers a rich, unforgettable experience that stands the test of time. Next on my list, I am happy to recommend Fable II. This is an action RPG developed by Lionhead Studios and released in 2008. It is the second installment in the Fable series, which continues the franchise's tradition of blending whimsical fantasy with deep role-playing elements. It is set in a fantastical world, inviting players to embark on a grand adventure filled with moral choices, epic quests, and a richly detailed world. Players can explore a vast and varied landscape from bustling towns to mysterious forests and treacherous dungeons. The game's open-world design allows for a high degree of freedom, enabling players to engage in a wide range of activities, from combat and exploration to social interactions and economic ventures. A standout feature of Fable II is its dynamic moral system, where the players can make choices throughout the game that significantly impact the world around them, influencing everything from the appearance of their character to the fate of entire communities. The moral system adds depth to the gameplay, allowing players to shape their own destiny and experience a range of different outcomes based on their decisions. Although when I was getting used to controls, I kinda kept firing on people by accident. And speaking of, the combat system of Fable II is intuitive and engaging, with a focus on action and strategy. Players can customize their character's abilities and weapons, creating a playstyle that suits their own preferences. The game also features a variety of side quests, collectibles, and mini-games, providing ample content for exploration and replayability. I do think you can swap out the original Fable with its Fable Anniversary on 360, or Fable 3 on this list, however something keeps drawing me back to the second one, as this is the first one I ended up playing. Up next is Forza Horizon, which is an exhilarating open-world racing game developed by Playground Games and released in 2012. As a spin-off from the Forza Motorsport series, Forza Horizon offers a more casual and adventurous take on racing, set in a vibrant festival atmosphere. This game is set in a fictionalized version of Colorado, offering players a diverse and expansive map with stunning landscapes from bustling cities to serene countryside roads. This game stands out for its blend of realistic driving physics and accessible gameplay, making it enjoyable for both racing enthusiasts and casual players. The game features a vast selection of cars, each meticulously detailed and offering unique driving experiences. Players can participate in a variety of events, including street races, off-road challenges, and showcase events where they can race against trains, planes, and other unique competitors. But I think the biggest key highlight for this game is its dynamic open world. I can't tell you how many times I find myself just driving around the environment, busting through trees, barricades, and anything else just to get to my destination, and just really soaking in the atmosphere around there. And speaking of the atmosphere, having a festival complete with music and lively crowds adds to an immersive experience, making every race feel like a celebration of car culture. Again, being backwards compatible with the Xbox One and Series X allows you to enjoy enhanced graphics and performance on modern consoles. To be honest, when I first got my hands on this title, I was shocked to see a Forza game on the 360. It really does seem like they're pushing the system to its limits to offer a next-gen gaming experience while still performing on the Xbox 360. Nowadays, I do prefer playing this on my Xbox Series X with its performance and graphics updates, but still, it's an impressive title on the 360 that I don't think you'll be disappointed in if you collect it. Next up on my recommendations is Skate 2. This is a beloved skateboarding title developed by EA Black Box and released in 2009. This game builds upon its predecessor's realistic skateboarding mechanics with even more depth and freedom. Set in a fictional city, Skate 2 offers an expansive open world filled with urban landscapes, skate parks, and challenging terrain, making it a playground for both casual players and hardcore gaming enthusiasts. This game series is known for its innovative Flick-It control system, which allows players to perform tricks using the analog sticks, rather than the Tony Hawk style of using button combinations. This game is highly regarded as a result, however, it's a control system that I haven't mastered yet, and as you can see from my gameplay footage, I didn't get very far. But this is one that I have played in the past. This is going to take me a bit to get back into practice with it, but this is definitely a game I would recommend for anyone looking to enjoy a unique and authentic skateboarding experience on the Xbox 360. Wrapping up my list of recommendations in this video is Ninja Gaiden 2. This game is a high-octane action game developed by Team Ninja and released in 2008. As a sequel to the critically acclaimed Ninja Gaiden, this game continues the story of Ryu, a skilled ninja who is on a quest to defeat dark forces threatening the world. Known for its intense combat, challenging difficulty, and stunning visuals, Ninja Gaiden 2 is a standout title for action game enthusiasts. In Ninja Gaiden 2, players experience fast-paced, visceral combat as Ryu battles through hordes of enemies using a variety of weapons and abilities. The game features a deep combat system with fluid animations and a range of devastating combos, making each encounter a thrilling test of skill. The environments are richly detailed and diverse, from shadowy temples to ancient ruins, each offering unique challenges and secrets. This game is praised for its rewarding difficulty, and I'm just going to emphasize again that it is known for its challenging gameplay because it requires precise timing and strategic thinking. Players who enjoy mastering complex combat systems and overcoming tough obstacles will have a rewarding and satisfying experience. It may not be for the timid, but it is one that I would recommend that people try at least once for their system, and you could swap this out for Ninja Gaiden 3, although that one was not as well received. As I wrap up this video, it is worth noting that there are several other Xbox 360 games that easily could have made this list. Titles like Gears of War, BioShock, and Alan Wake are just a few examples of the incredible variety and quality of games that are available for the Xbox 360. I believe each of these games offers its own unique experiences and could easily be included in a discussion of great Xbox 360 titles. This is a console that I was a latecomer to, as I didn't actually end up owning an Xbox until the Xbox One I got in November of 2018. So some of these games I experienced only after that point, and any game that I had played before, I either experienced on my PlayStation 3 or a PC. Part of my goal for this list was to come up with 10 titles that are also backwards compatible. That way you don't have to be locked to your 360 if it's not something you have room for on your game shelf next to your modern systems. That said, did any of these games make you feel nostalgic? Or are there any other Xbox 360 gems you think deserve a spot on this list? If so, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please make sure you drop a comment below and join the discussion, sharing your favorite Xbox 360 games, and let me know which games you think should be highlighted if I were to do a part 2 to this list. That said, I want to thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. In the meantime, keep on gaming, and I will see you all in the next video. If you like this video and you'd like to help out with future projects on this channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon.